Hello. I don't know if anyone is here yet or not. I'm gonna try something. Ooh, this is so scary. So scary. So scary. I'm trying to figure out, I've never done this before without a second monitor. Okay, it seems like I am still live. There's just a button here and it says go live, so I'm like, what? Okay, I'm gonna test this. Okay, cool. So I'm definitely still live. We're gonna test this though, okay? Let's go. Just make sure. Okay. Can you see this? Question mark. You can see it? You can see Etsy? Yay! Okay, you guys, we did it right. Oh my goodness, so many people here. Let me, real quick, before we do anything else, just get live chat going on. I think we want, because I can see you guys, but you guys can't see you guys. Okay, what do we do? Screen capture, perhaps? And then window capture, and then sorry. Oh, okay, I think I figured it out. Okay. So it is just kind of like the raw chat. I tried to find a way to do it so that it wasn't just like the raw chat like that, but I could not figure it out at all. So just for today, we're gonna have a raw chat. Okay. It's not gonna be extra cute or anything. It's just gonna be right there. Just enough. Okay, and I'm just gonna get this sorted out. Okay. I'll adjust this a little bit, I think, once we get into it. Okay, so, what are you saying, January 15th, no events? Question mark? Brooke? Hello? Oh, did you see the calendar for a second? I'm so confused. What happened? Okay. Okay, so, okay, I want to do a couple things. So, in the past, when I would do stuff like this, it would be, like, I had a whole Reddit. I haven't gone live like this since, I'm pretty sure, 2022 or so. So, I used to have, like, a whole plan and schedule, and I had a whole Reddit where people would post stuff. We would look through the Reddit, we would look through the Discord, but times have changed and things are a little bit different now, so we don't have all of those crazy things. So I kind of thought what we would do today is we would snoop around a little bit. I pulled up a couple different tabs. So I pulled up like Palm Street. I thought we could take a look at Palm Street. Obviously I haven't searched anything here yet. And then like the Facebook, some groups and stuff, and then also my super old plant me memes. This is where people used to post, and then we would go through this. Look at this, 4 years ago. How crazy is that? How big do you think this syngonium is now for someone else? So, I am tell me if you can see this. I hope you can't. I don't think you can, but we'll find out in 2 seconds. Okay, I don't think you can. It froze for a minute. Is it frozen right now? Question mark. Palm Street is bad for what? Yeah. Not frozen? Okay. I was just letting the Discord people know that we're live. Okay. And I hope I'm not too boring. When I would do this in the past, I would have a billion people watching at once, and so it was pretty impossible to like not have something to talk about and stuff. So I'm gonna do my best to not be so boring, but I figure this stream is just kind of like we're figuring it all out and stuff. Okay, here's the live. I linked it in the Discord. We used to find out the most interesting stuff when I would do this before. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, I was watching one of my really old videos, and it was the oh, it was Bloomscape. I don't know if you guys remember the Bloomscape thing or not, but basically they had really, really expensive plants, and they would like they would charge like $200 for like a pothos in a pot, and the plants would come completely destroyed, like absolutely destroyed, and it would be so bad. It was like people would get these plants. Here, I'm gonna pull up. Oh god. I'm so nervous to do it here. Let's pull up Just Ashley real quick. I want to pull this up really quickly because I was thinking about this the other day and how insane this was. Okay. So this was so intense that like I made a whole YouTube video from this live stream that I did. So you're gonna see my there's me down in there in the very bottom. Wow, she was like 3 years younger. How crazy. So yeah, so there I am. Here's this old video, and this video was nuts. So people okay, so this was this thing. So I got this idea for this video because of this ad, which I hope you guys can. Oh, where did it go? Question mark. Okay, you guys can see it. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that when I go full screen, this doesn't look nuts. Okay, it doesn't look nuts. We're good. Sorry. First time jitters. Okay. You rewatched this? Okay. I rewatched this, and I was like, this is crazy. So this company, and this is like such old tea. Okay, this is not current tea. I have no idea what they're doing right now, or if they even still exist. But I got this ad, and this was like kind of at the start of the recession. Like, if you didn't know, we're in a recession right now. At the start of the recession, they posted this ad, and this was kind of like a viral marketing technique people did at the time, where it was like, blank isn't cheap, and it's like, it's because it's quality, which is a crazy way to advertise something, because like people can't even buy the brands of groceries they want to buy. They have to buy the cheapest one possible right now. Like 99% of people are living life like that. So to be like, oh yeah, ours is more expensive because it's higher quality, it's like, bitch, I cannot even afford the normal stuff. So could we make them cheaper? Yes, but then they wouldn't arrive fully grown and thriving. They wouldn't be raised by the best growers and shipped in sustainable packaging. They wouldn't come with detailed care instructions and real-time support. Bottom line, they wouldn't be the healthiest plants on the planet. And I thought that this was nuts, because calling something X on the planet, like the best X thing, on the planet is actually insane tactics, because I just feel like that's a really good way to get like sued for like false advertising, because like you can't like make false claims and stuff. But as you can kind of see down there, or hopefully you can see, it had 118 comments, and I was like, what ad gets 118 comments? Like, that's nuts. And so I started looking into it, and I left this comment, and I basically just said exactly like, you know, what I just told you. Wow, I went in on this video. I like blocked other stuff out so you can see it. People are asking like very serious questions. Like, these people are like, we are the best on the planet. Like, here's this X, Y, and Z. And this person is like, have you had a sap analysis done? And they're like, hi, we do not do sap analysis. Our growers use standard horticultural growing practices. And this comment blew up because people are like, standard? You just said that you have the highest everything, like the best everything. What do you mean you're using standard? Like, standard like everyone else does? And then some more stuff came out. Like, when you look at their website, you can see that there are, like, their plants are relatively expensive. Like $200 for a yucca cane. You can buy that at your big box store for $38, and it'll be that big. And, you know, the price is really coming from the pot. But then people would post their delivery pictures that they would get. Like, I looked through the reviews. Okay, come on, show me what I want to see. Okay, I was using an example here. Okay, this is crazy. So look, this person ordered that exact thing, okay? Or they ordered the Dracaena marginata, all right? Or the palm tree, the parlor palm. And do you see this? Do you see this? This is nuts. This is like actually nutso. So I was like losing my mind over this, because the fact that you can spend $200 and something will arrive like this, and like, oh my god, $200, and I don't even know if that includes shipping. Oh god, I would be so upset. I would be so mad. I would be so mad. Anyways, I just want to talk about this really quickly, because we used to find out stuff like this, like things like this that were happening in the community, because of the lives. Like, people would be like, oh, did you see this, or did you see that? Or people would post on the Reddit or in the Discord like things that we should go over and things that we should do. So I figured today, since we don't really have that stuff, we can do like a wish list, because I actually haven't created a new one yet. And maybe you guys can also add to your wish list. It feels so weird to do these videos and not be able to hear you guys talk at all. I have to like read you guys talking. Okay. I would love to know if you have a second. I know a lot of people are watching while they're doing other stuff, but if any of you can share your wish list right now, I would love that, because I need to make my wish list. The only thing I know that I have on mine for sure is the African boulder plant, which is the coolest looking thing ever. Let me show it to you. I don't remember the actual name. Okay, I discovered this the other day. Okay. Oh my gosh, do they not have this on? African sausage tree? What are these names? Okay, let's just go to good old Google, okay. Okay. Let me write down here. I gotta make it cute. Okay. Wish list. All right. SAR. The African boulder plant is really freaking cool. This thing gets absolutely gigantic. Who doesn't want a sausage tree? Oh my god. I've had plants sent by individuals who have never mailed plants before, and yeah, they do. Yeah, I don't know how people do stuff and it looks that badly. Okay, do you see this, you guys? Can you see that? Or is it being covered up by I don't think it's being covered up by chat. We'll find out in 2 seconds. I have like a 10-second delay. Okay, I think you can see it. Here, let me open OBS real quick. You can almost see it. Do you see that? It is spilling over everything. They seem sketchy. Interesting. I think that a lot of them have been tissue cultured by now. I know that the ones from Zamzows are tissue cultured. So at least we don't have to worry about that. But, oh gosh, sorry, I'm getting distracted. My OBS window. It's so weird doing this without 2 monitors. I should get a second monitor for my MacBook. How does that even work? I don't know. What am I doing? Oh, I'm showing you this. Okay. Okay, so Macrorzius. You think I can spell it from memory? Oh, I cannot. This just in, I absolutely cannot spell it from memory. Okay. I wonder if we can find it on Etsy. This was $17 in my... Wait, why didn't that work? Okay, I grew up on a PC and not a MacBook. So, I feel like Control should be what everything is used for, but it's actually Command, and it messes me up all the time. Okay, here's a couple of them. Check these out. Oh my freaking gosh, I love them. So these are the African boulder plant, and they're so cute. I love them so much. Here, let me shrink this down a little bit so you guys can see. You know what? It's not gonna be the cutest live stream, and that's all right. We're doing our best. I'm just at least showing you everything. Okay, there we go. Oh, we're flying away. All right. I just mostly want you to be able to see everything. Okay, I'll make this look cuter next time, I swear. I'm working within a nap window right now. Okay, so you can actually get these in my city right now for $17. It was so hard for me to not buy one. They are so cool, and it looks like they are way less expensive in person. It looks like most of these are like 40 or... Oh gosh, look at it! Is that not the most amazing thing you've ever seen? Look at that. I can't. It doesn't even look real. Oh my god, look at the flowers. Look at it. Oh my god, dude, I can't take it. And look, this is just seeds. In my area, you can pay $2 more than this, and you can get like a teeny tiny little plant. I mean, it's not teeny tiny, but you know, it doesn't look like lumpy right here. Okay, how do we spell this? Gerardanthus. Gerardanthus. Macrorhizus. All right, it's locked in my brain, and I'm never going to forget it. Gerardanthus macrorhizus. Okay, so this got me thinking about other costiciforms or costidexiforms. How do you say that? Costidiform? Uh-oh, you guys have been talking, and I can't see because my chat window. Here, can I just, like, shrink this? Oh my gosh, maybe this will fix my OBS problem. Okay, we just, like, shrink it a little bit. Okay. And then we can make it bigger. OMG. Okay, that works really well, actually, because now I can have my chat open at the same time if I can find it. Okay. the big ones. I can't imagine buying a big one. I'd be too sussed out. Hello, Jazeera. Or Jazzy. Big chungus. I'm obsessed with the Queensland bottle tree from Australia. It's a caudex plant that makes five pointy leaf. Okay. Queensland bottle trees. Kids, dogs, plant mama, hello. Let's find out what that is. Queensland. Wait, is that this? Brachychiton rupestris? Because my Zamzows also has these. Let me know if this is what this is. Unless you're talking about this. Bottle tree. Not the bottle tree. The Queensland bottle tree from Australia. I need to know its actual Latin name, I think. Oh my god, my freaking Zamzows has these too. That is nuts. Unless, oh yeah, this has to be what you're talking about. What the heck? Huh. Yeah, I saw these and I was like, that looks like a false Aurelia, so I didn't even look twice at it because I don't really like false Aurelia. How do you get the... Oh, do you think... Oh, I see. 5 pointy leaves. Okay, so I think when I was looking at this originally, it looked like each of those long leaves was actually just one leaf on its own, but no, they're connected. I don't know if you guys can see, but like right where my plus sign is right here, they're all connected. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's so nuts. This must take forever to like actually look like a caudex plant. Cause that looks like it's pretty like mature and it still doesn't look like a caudiciform. How are you supposed to say that? Caudiciform? Caudex? Caucidiform? I feel like my chat is not updating because every so often like no one says anything and then I'll get like 15 messages all at once. So I'm a little bit suspicious. So if you're saying things and I'm not reading it, I promise it's just because it's not coming over on my end. Oh gosh. Okay. I want to look at more caudex plants. Okay, I see this one, the Stephania erecta. This used to be like everyone's like darling plant. Oh, look at it. I wonder, they must be dormant right now. Do they just look like little potatoes when they're dormant? Okay, I was right. It's not showing me your new messages. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep my phone open. Oh my gosh, there's 30 of you here. Hello. Last time I saw there was 5. I wonder why it's not. I wonder... Okay, I just have to keep opening this. Okay, sorry for the rough stream. I'm gonna get rid of the chat thing, I think, because it's not updating unless I click into it. So I'm gonna remove this for now, and then I'll find a better way to do this. And then we can actually have the Etsy larger. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, yes, they're popular. Look up the mature form leaf. Okay, I'll do that. Sorry, I was like, there is no way. I was like, dude, either no one is watching me right now or like something is wrong with YouTube because. Okay, what do we call this again? Queensland bottle tree is the Brachychiton rupestris. I don't know if I can find. I thought it was like what those 5 look like. I love the Buddha belly plant. Siderasis fuscata. They are fuzzy and pink. I'm not talking like velvet fuzzy. They are fuzzy fuzzy. What are your thoughts? I bought a baby that was 6 inches tall and grew 4 inches taller. The chat keeps giving me a push. Oh, I'm sorry. YouTube auto-modded someone named Bond Mood and they said butt plant. Just I'm sorry. I think your comment was funny. I allowed it. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why it's being so silly. I want to make sure live chat and we want no message delay. Here, we can change it from subscribers to anyone. Not that people are watching who aren't subscribers, but I don't know, maybe that'll make it less. Community defaults don't hold anything. Blocked words. Okay. Hopefully that makes it a little bit better. But I'm sorry if it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, I think it is trying to prevent spam. Mature leaf. I don't think I know what the actual mature leaf looks like unless it looks like the, like what I thought earlier, like the skinny 5-pointed star. Yeah, like this. Yeah, that's so crazy. That's very fun. I can't believe my Zamzos has this. Why is Zamzos so good? Zamzos is literally like the friggin' best. I wish they had like an online plant shop I could just look at. Okay, someone said Siderasis fuscata. Spiderwort. Oh, I see what you're talking about with the fuzz. There's a calathea like this. I can't remember what it's called right now, but it is, oh my gosh, why can't I remember? If I saw it, I would be able to say the name of it. But yeah, there's a, are we on Steve's leaves? We are on Steve's leaves. There's a not spider plant. What am I trying to say? I don't know. I need more caffeine. Hold on. Let me drink some of my drink. I haven't had any today. I was just basically spending the whole day trying to get ready for this and then doing some brand stuff. You love that color? Oh, the color of the plant. Ugh, my tabs are all over the place. Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. Look at that flower. It almost looks like it's like highlighted in pink. Look at those little fuzzies. Oh my gosh, wow, it actually that looks so fuzzy. Aristolochia leuconura. Yeah, rubra. Calathea rubra or Calathea rubara or something. Rubra. Oh my gosh, I'm so close. It's not rubra, isn't it like rubfa? the rubifarba. That's what it is. Rubifarba. Absolutely crazy name. Yeah, this thing is also covered in fuzz just like that. Are we back on Steve's? No, we're on plantology. I don't know what this is. This does not do a good job showing it to you, but this entire leaf is coated in those tiny, tiny little fuzzies. Yeah, that's a mouthful. Your Arizona cactus hall inspired you. Oh my gosh, I would love to see if you join my Discord, Genji, and you join, and you post pictures of your cactus. I'll look at them and we can look at them on the stream. It's a pink halo. Yeah, it totally is a pink halo. The fuzz is like someone's buzz cut. That's so real. Okay, let's do Aristolochia. Aristolochia. Where did it go? Leuconia. Whoa. Oh, Dutchman's pipe. Okay. There was a girl actually in I think it was 2020 or 2021, and she was viral specifically because she had one of these growing all over her house. And like every picture she posted just went so viral. I could have got these at one of my local nurseries called Edward's Greenhouse or Edward's Nursery or something, and they were selling these and I was like, should I get one? Like, that looks crazy, but I'm glad I didn't because I don't even know how to take care of this. Look at that crazy carnivorous plant. You're just getting these little seeds. Yeah, I think it was like $10 for a small plant in my area. Okay, I want to look. There was a Codex plant I saw that, okay, dude, the erectas just are so cool. There is a euphorbia I have right now. Okay, so when you said fuzzy, I was thinking specifically about this, the Syningia. Look up Jatropha pedigrica. It's like if Anthurium was a vine. Sounds like my morning glories in the summer. My backyard is alive. Ficus villosa. Oh yeah, Ficus villosa leaves though have this like very odd texture to them. Oh my gosh, look at these. Okay, what is my what was it? Decarii? Euphorbia Decarii. Oh, that's not it. It was like, I don't want seeds though. Wow, do they just not sell this? I think I got so lucky when I was in Arizona. And I went to that cactus place. They had some plants I have not been able to even find. Like, not even on the internet. Let's see. How did they spell that? Decarii. Okay, this is what I have right here. This little guy. Oh my gosh. These leaves are crazy, okay? I'm so obsessed. So these are cool. They almost look like a Codex plant, but these leaves are... Gosh, what's a good way to explain it? They're firm, but like a little bit squishy, but they are so firm. Like, they look like leaves, but they're almost like little squishy like rock pebbles, and they're a little bit fuzzy. They're textured, and it's hard to see the plant underneath it here, because these ones are kind of just covered and leaves. But they have a really, really spiky growing base under them that is similar. Oh, that's kind of nuts. It looks... Oh, it looked like one of these that I saw. The plant is about as spiky as this, actually. It looks like this, but it's small. It's like dwarf, and then all of those leaves are like their own little cactuses. Okay, let me look up the other one. Jatropha. Buddha belly. Oh my gosh, because it's a little bit round in the middle. Oh, that's so funny. I love that. Whoa. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Okay, actually really quick, I need to show you guys something. Okay, I posted this to my Instagram story today. Okay, this video, alright? It might be a little hard for you guys to see, so I'm just gonna wait and see here. Okay, so, there's a couple types of cactus, or euphorbia. I'm not sure actually where these fall into the realm of, but these are rare cactus that grow in this very specific place on these lagoons. Okay, let me go to the post. So look, Lophophora coresii and Ariocarpus Kotscobayanus grow in open exposed lagoons that flood in the rainy season. So that's just where that thing grows. Do you see that? Also, you can see Brooke's face over here. But yeah, and then check this out. This one you would never even see if you didn't look down and know what you were looking at. He's gonna show in a second. Okay, that. Right there where he's pointing, that is an Ariocarpus, which is a type of cactus. And look at that. You would never know. You would straight up have no idea. And Ariocarpus are like one of the most popular, like you know how everyone, if you like houseplants and stuff, like you're really into them, like you'll probably like Anthurium or Hoya. Like this is kind of like the Anthurium or Hoya, or like the specialty Alocasia that people will like. This is kind of like that. Like you can even see from these price tags, like people really love the Godzilla, for example. But this guy just shows where you can find them naturally. Isn't that freaking awesome? Look at it. It's just in the ground. Like, you would walk on top of that and you would never know. Oh my god, I love it so much. I think it's so cool. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Let's look at... I want to know how you say that word. I feel like it's... Coccidia... Coccidiform? Okay, I don't want Caucasian. Coccidia. Okay, I think it's coccidiform. Caudiciform. Got it. Swollen bulbous stem, trunk, or above ground roots. Look at him. Oh my god. Look at him. Look at him. What is this? Hottentot bread. Phakia edolus. That's crazy. Oh, look, and then there's the Queensland bottle tree. That looks awesome. I need to write these things down. I'm like trying to make a wish list here. and I just can't do it. Okay. Diascoria. And then I also liked Stephania erecta. Okay, what was that called? This is Edulis. Let's see if we can find this on Etsy. That would be hilarious. Oh my god, look at him. He's right there. I thought she said... yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, the Latin name is crazy. Also, I know it says that there's only like 15 people here right now and stuff, but imagine like all 15 of us hanging out and we're like all looking at plants together and coming up with a wish list. Like, that's so cool. Whoa! Do you think that's AI or do you think that's real? I think that's AI. I don't feel like this one would grow into that one like that. What do you think, guys? You think that one's gonna grow into that one like that? Doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem quite right. Oh, some of these AI plants are just like, okay, so back before you had AI that was just like rampant, right? You would get crazy Photoshop edited ads for plants that just didn't exist. Oh, what are you? Oh my gosh. Pachypodium namaquanum. Look at you. You're so cool. Oh my gosh. I have unlocked a new type of plant. Mom, cat's eye gnarly. Dude, I know. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my wish list too, even though I'm not sure if I'd actually buy it. Like, okay, I used to think that wish lists were like, if you put something on your wish list, it means that you would buy it if you saw it, but obviously that should not be what your wish list is. Your wish list is like things that you'll probably never have, but like it would be cool if you did have them someday. Pachypodium. Okay, pachypodiums are kind of nuts. Everyone I've seen so far is, it goes off so hard. Okay, I love this. Christopher would really like this. Dormant. How can you tell yourself if something is dormant or dead? That's what I want to know. Oh, I've seen one of these in person before. They are crazy. They're like squishy. They look like hops if hops weren't green, and they're like squishy. That's AI. I don't even need to click on that to know that that's not real. Quantum. Dude, these are crazy. Okay, let's look up. What was it? Caucidiform. Ugh. I just love this. I think it's so charming. Adenia glauca. Oh, you know what is so cool lately? Okay, this is what I was trying to point out earlier, that the Euphorbia decari looks like this. But if it was a succulent instead. Okay, also side note, while we're looking at some stuff, I wanted to go live on Palm Street and then like stream it to here. Oh hell yeah. What is that? Codex bonsai onion cactus. Okay, what is your name though? Codex onion cactus. Boea volubus. Okay. Look at this. Boea volubilis. Wait, hold on. I moved too fast. Boea. Is that it? Sea onion? That's not quite right. Sea onion? These aren't quite right. Unless they are? Climbing onion. Okay, it is the same thing. Alright. Volubilis. Did I spell it right? No, I didn't. Bowie. Okay. Anyways, I wanted to go live on Palm Street and do this there because I just thought that would be a lot of fun. Like, people just go streaming on Palm Street all the time now. So, I don't know. I just thought it'd be a good fit, and I thought it'd be a good way to, like, attract more of a YouTube audience. But, we'll go back to shopping in just a second. I got a notice that, well, like, from my contact, that apparently there's, like, rules to streaming on Palm Street, which, like, obviously every website has rules, but some of the rules were that you're not allowed to, hold on, let me pull this up so that I don't say this incorrectly. And this isn't, like, slighting Palm Street in any way. They've actually sponsored me and, like, paid me for ads and stuff, so, like, not at all a slight, but I just realized that I'm not going to be able to stream on there because I don't have, like, full freedom of speech, basically, for the type of content I do, which is, like, talking about plants, right? So, he said, we need to confirm that your live stream will follow our guidelines. This includes avoiding any negative discussions or drama relating to sellers on Palm Street or their pricing. And so I said, okay, so you're saying I can't talk about pricing or how it's trending up and down and stuff, or like how it would compare to Etsy or Facebook, because I feel like price, like saying something is negative is like subjective. Like if I say that it's less expensive to buy things on Etsy versus Palm Street, I think that would be considered something negative towards Palm Street, and so that would be against the terms of service. And he said, I asked if he could give me some very specific examples of what's okay and what's not okay. So he said, okay, here are some great examples. So, you're welcome to discuss general plant market trends, including how prices have shifted or how the broader plant community is evolving. High-level comparisons are also fine as long as they stay neutral and aren't focused on Palm Street sellers or encouraging off-platform transactions. So, TLDR. I basically can't say that it's better to buy plants somewhere else than Palm Street, because that would be encouraging off-platform transactions. Or let's say that I'm talking about something that happened and like XYZ seller that sells on Etsy, like what if they sell on Facebook, and so I'm talking about, you know, them as a seller, but like, oops, they're a Palm Street person, and now I'm talking about a Palm Street person on Palm Street. So yeah, so if I go live on Palm Street, it'll be like kind of casual, if that makes sense. Like, oh, hey, like, how are you guys doing? Like, let me show you my plants and stuff. But I don't get paid to go live on Palm Street. Like, when I make these videos and I go live on YouTube, I not only get paid for the watch time, like when you guys sit here and you watch this video, and it doesn't pay like a ton, obviously, but like anything's better than that. Let's be real. So, I can say whatever I want. And then I can also, like right now I'm recording, so I can shorten this down to an actual video, and then I can post this on my channel afterwards. So it's like I'm going live while recording, and then I can also, it's just like killing two birds with one stone, if that makes sense. So on Palm Street I don't get to do any of that, and then I also can't do this. Wow, now we can go plant shopping. So I thought it'd be really cool to do stuff on Palm Street, but I think I'm a little bit too restricted there. So I just want to talk about that for a second because I'm so sad. But it makes sense. They're definitely like a online retailer vibe and not so much like a Twitch or something. So anyways, let's go back to talking about the wish list. Also, I love my background as well. This is the Feltrite background behind me. All these little tiles. They took so long to get up there. They cover my whole wall. And my wall kind of curves to the side, and when that door's open, you actually can't see here. You actually can't see the blank spot behind it. But I love it so much. Yeah, I'm sure I do have an affiliate link for them, so I'm sure that if you wanted to buy some, they probably have some kind of like code or something that you could use to get a discount. I love Feltrite. They've sent me 2. This is 2 packs of that thing. I love it. Oh, and I have a bunch also above my plant wall in front of me as well, so that way, like, no matter where I'm filming, I have extra pops of color. Yeah. I actually also ordered a new futon cover. Sorry, this is so technically, I mean, it's not technically off topic, but I ordered a new futon cover for my futon. I sleep on a Shikibuton, which is this guy right here. Oh gosh, can't even see him. This guy. And it's like a Japanese futon, so it's not like a normal futon you'd think of like when you're going over to your friend's house you're sleeping on a futon or something. It's much softer and much more comfortable, and it can fold into basically anything you want. So right now it's in couch mode, which is what I do, and then you can actually see the tatami mat off to the side, and then when we go to sleep at night we unfold the futon and then we sleep on it like a bed. I ordered a new cover, a new comforter, and new pillowcases. Our pillowcases are, it looks so bad right now. I've been trying to like hide them. But it's gonna be so cute in here once I have those things, because the pillowcases have actual bows on them. So like when I sit here and stuff, everything will just be so colorful and happy and fun. And I'm so excited. Okay. Let's get to it. Okay. Boia volubilis. Did you guys know that with plant names, only the genus is capitalized and the species is not capitalized? So see how it says Boia volubilis right here? Some people would have the V capitalized, like right here, exactly, Boia volubilis, because it's like the name of something, but actually you don't capitalize the species name. And I didn't know that until a couple years ago when someone was like, you don't have to capitalize that stuff. That's not supposed to be capitalized. Okay. All right. This is just really cute. I really like that. All right. I want to search. Let's look at Palm Street for a little bit. Okay. So this is why I didn't want to go live on Palm Street, actually, was because Palm Street, in my opinion, that's my opinion, I actually think is one of the most expensive places to buy plants right now. And so obviously that's why I'm like, you know, not streaming on there, because I feel like just saying that encourages people to not buy from them. So no offense, Palm Street, but basically, and it's not a bad thing, Palm Street has like a really welcoming community, especially for small sellers. The way that it works, where you can, here, I'm gonna try something goofy, okay? I am gonna try something, oh gosh, I don't think this would be so cool if I could do this. Where is, okay, I'm gonna just go back to me real quick and see if I can't do this, because if I can do this, this will be really cool. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to get this working. Oh my god. I think I got it working. Okay, so now how... Okay. We can actually look at Palm Street from... Okay. Hold on. We can look at Palm Street from my phone. Okay. Let me just see if I can't do... Let's go to shopping. Let's add... Oh gosh. Okay, I can't get this set up right now, I think, because I don't want to accidentally share my phone and then it like shows stuff I don't want people to see for whatever reason. So I'll get it done for next time, but I can definitely share my phone screen to OBS, which is what I use, and then we can actually look at real Palm Street, like with the lives and stuff, like people's lives and everything. So Palm Street is like almost like a catch-22 because it has created a very empowered group of sellers, like overall. Like sellers can sell things for more expensive than they could anywhere else, specifically because they're real people who are developing a parasocial relationship with the people who watch their live streams. And then they can charge more, and it's like, I'll pay more for this because it's coming from you. And there's nothing wrong with that. That is why I buy from Botanicas. Botanicas is more expensive than like other places on Etsy, but I love Botanicas, and I know that when I'm buying from Botanicas, I'm always going to get something I want, right? So this Hoya Mauna Loa, this is a great example, okay? So I would consider this to be a 2021 price or 2022 price. Not quite a 2019 or 2020 because I think it would have been like in a 400s or 500s for this. Oh, the live crashed again. Okay. Is it crashing for other people? Can you come to your phones real quick or computers and just say if it's also crashing for you guys or if it's just Fields? Because if it is crashing, then that means that my internet is not doing great. Yours has been fine? Okay. I gotta grab a charger really quick. Oh my gosh, I still have this, by the way. Real ones remember. Here, we can put this on in front of the pillows. I just think color looks so good on live streams. Okay, well that's good to know. It's not everyone, it's just this one person, which is sad. I'm sorry that's happening for you, but I was like, what am I doing wrong? Okay, so $225 is really freaking expensive nowadays. For Hoya Mauna Loa, the other thing, just like side tangent, with the Mauna Loas, you really want to make sure that when you're buying them, they're not reverting. So these ones aren't reverting. But like in my local area, we actually have a plant shop right now that's selling Mauna Loa, and they're all reverting. Ah! Super not good. Okay, check this out. Ready? Okay. Right here, baby. So these are smaller, obviously, much smaller. This is actually more expensive for this size. We can find a better one. There's just no way. I saw better prices than this 3 months ago because I purchased one. Oh my gosh, is the plant market spiking? I just saw crazy good prices. Like, I literally purchased 2 Mauna Loa 3 or 4 months ago. That would be so sad if that's happening. Okay, this is important to note. You could have bought something. I bought 2 different Hawaiian Mauna Loas, a little bit bigger than this, for $35 from 2 different sellers a couple months ago. So, interesting. Well, I guess then that Palm Street price makes a little more sense. I still think that's like crazy. So much. Like, I think half of that price. See what I mean? Like, I'm critiquing prices. Like, I couldn't be doing that over on Palm Street with their thing. Zamzows had... Are you sure that you're talking about a Mauna Loa, though? And not, like, a normal variegated... Like, an outer variegated one? Okay, this is more... This is kind of more along the lines of what I would expect. Man, these are like, I don't know why it's wanting to, like, it won't let me change the zoom in on this picture at all. There we go. I can just do this. Like, I wouldn't pay $72 for that, but, oh my God. And then $80. There's just no way. Okay, let's check some other plants, you guys. Let's check some other plants. What are some good plants to check? Let's do Monstera albo. That's kind of always been a good one. Oh, God, so many of these listings aren't even real. Ooh. Okay. I need a little bit of interaction here. People who have been buying plants, are these actually going back up? I feel like I spend a little bit of time every day looking at plant prices. What's another good example? Plant, that people buy. Let's just do it. Okay. 24. This is tough because, like, there's a place in my local area and they sell these for like 180. Man, it is hard to pinpoint plant prices right now. Locally, I feel like people are expecting the plant market to have crashed. I know that my local area is way cheaper than I think almost anywhere else. Like, I think I pulled this up earlier. Okay, here's my local buy-sell trade. So this is odd because, like, in my area, we have Zamzows, right? And so Zamzows prices, I feel like, kind of determine my local area. But there was some good like, okay, Philodendron Patricia for $45, I feel like could be lower, but look at this. $22 for Syndapsis mayari. Okay, let's compare this to Palm Street. I do think it's cool, though, that there is a place where sellers can get together and they can sell things for more money because everyone agrees that, like, they know they're paying more for it, but they're happy to do that because they can physically see the person that they're buying from, and that feels better than like buying something from some random place and you have no idea. Okay. So how big was that one? Okay, 2 leaves. The newest one is variegated for $22. $25. 55. 20 for just 1 leaf. Unrooted. This is unrooted. Okay, it kind of seems like the prices range from like 25 to 55. Unless you're buying a bigger one and then it's more. Look at how beautiful this one is. Look at it. That's really pretty. Okay, let's also then check. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay. Variegated cutting, only $16. This one doesn't have free shipping though. Okay. $6 for shipping. That's still less expensive. 1 node, lightly rooted, $10. The shop sellers around here asking more than what most buyers. Yeah. Natalie, are you in my area? I feel like Synapse's prices have come way down recently. Yes, I would agree. Okay, yeah, I think you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like out of all of these options, Palm Street was definitely, okay, negative. Palm Street was definitely never, or was more expensive than this, and Facebook was also, but Facebook was like the least, I feel like to get this in your, excuse me, in your area locally, and it's potted and everything. Brooke, have you really not looked at variegated Synapses before? Purchased one about 2 to 3 weeks ago at $12. Nice. Good old Wyoming. Variegated Milano. Okay, so this right here, Hoya Sunrise for $14. Variegated Memo Oria. I don't know what this goes like. Do you think they meant Milano? No, Hadley would not. This person is like a very popular local seller in my area. You think? I feel like they meant mellow. Okay, 172. 170. $350. Oh my god, it's literally double the price. And they're 2 different shops. Oh my god. You see what I'm talking about? Okay, good night. Yeah, you guys see what I'm talking about though? With the prices. Like, I feel like Facebook is always the least expensive right now. Well, at least in my area, like $150 compared to the $170, $180 prices on Etsy, and then $350 for Palm Street. And then these right here, these are $10 each. These little cuttings, like a Hoya Carry cutting. Here, let's look. Let's just look. Oops. didn't mean to click on that one. It might be only less expensive because it's cutting. Yeah, $18 for this cutting. People don't normally just sell Hoya cuttings like raw like that. Raw is my favorite like adjective to describe anything right now. Oh my god, look how pretty that basket is. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. Purchase one, but I'm in Salt Lake City. I love Salt Lake City. I'll go back again someday. Waiting for those caramel marbles at Zamzo. I don't think they're gonna go on a discount. I'll be so real with you. Are there some at other locations, or are you talking about the two at the Federal Way location? I buy from Phoenix Vine, Cactus and Tropicals, Glover, and Schmidt's Farm. Glover. I've never heard of that. I miss Salt Lake City. Have I seen internal variegated alligator stingray? Nar. Is this what you're talking about? Or are you talking about something different? I have seen that lime monstera. I think I literally wrote that down as something to talk about here. I had a whole thing pulled up, but it looks like it closed. Okay, if you're not in this Facebook group, you should definitely take a peek at it. Okay, this is the most talked about plant right now in this Facebook group, and this is the lemon lime monstera. And like when you look at the comment section, a couple people are like happy about them, but most people are kind of like, why are they like, okay, does anyone know how expensive these are selling for? Because $19.99. I just feel like I'm glad they're not $30, I guess, is like what I want to say about that. I'm glad that they're not $30. Ashley, why are Salt Lake City Lowe's and Home Depot so much worse than yours? I have no clue, but that was my experience when I was there a couple years ago. No idea. I tried to film a big box store video when I was there in 2021 and then later in 2022 when I was visiting Harley. And those plant stores were so bad that I didn't get anything good filmed. And then I did, though, find a variegated string of hearts at a Lowe's in their succulent section. So now because of that, I always check succulent sections at every Lowe's I go to. Because of that, forever and always now, I always make sure. So that was cool. But yeah, I don't know why your guys' selections are so bad. It's so sad. Are the managers able? Yeah, you could just have people working there that don't actually care that much about plants. We have our Home Depot on Milwaukee, for anyone who lives in Boise. I'm pretty sure a plant person runs the plant section over there because that location almost always gets like the best stuff. And then also the Home Depot way out in Eagle off State Street on your way to Horseshoe Bend. That one also really, really, really good. I think it just honestly comes down to like the people who you have running it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not impressed with these Monstera. What do you guys think? Do you guys like these? I feel like they're just like a slightly different color green. And I also feel like normally Monstera right now are sold for like $14 to $15 for the size. So I guess I feel like they should be a little bit bigger for $20. You can always ask the people who run plant sections if they can bring in specific things as well. I see it for $20 at Lowe's. I'll get it, but I'm not going out of my way to get it. Lime Monstera, gross. That's funny. Have you guys seen these AI prompts in your Facebook groups? You want one? Yeah, here they are again. What do you like about it? I'm not hating at all. I have just never really been into like the lime version of plants, like the philodendron hederaceum lemon lime. Never really been into it. The Thai sunrise, never really been into it. The yellow version of the jungle boogie, never really been into it. But if you mix that green and yellow, I'm super into it. Attempting to watch on mobile and the send button is getting me. Oh no. Like something on my screen. So Home Depot is starting to get the Costa Farms rare cactus this year. Wait, how do you know that? Tell me how you know that. I saw Home Depot. How do you know that? Yesterday I found out there's a lemon lime at Insomnia. Yeah, there is. They're selling some of those at Zamzo's right now, and they're selling them for like $150. The typos, and then they attempt to hit delete and they hit send instead. I'll tell you what right now. Every brand I've ever worked with, okay? Like listen, people lie to you when you're growing up, you guys. Every brand I've ever worked with, I email them so casually. I don't capitalize the I's. If I'm talking about myself, sometimes I don't really leave a period, and I do like custom like letter emojis, not like the, yellow face emojis, but like XD and stuff. It has never stopped me from getting any work with brands. And when I do message people for the first time though on email, I'm like, at the very bottom, I'm like, just so you know, I email pretty casually. I try to keep an open and honest conversation about stuff instead of posturing. And every single time the person emails me back and they're like, that is so relaxing. Thank you. So it's nice. Okay, do you mean that they're getting them right now? Like they're getting the cactus immediately? Not here yet. How do you know this? I don't know how you know. Maybe it's in the Big Box Facebook group and I just didn't look close enough. Here, let's do... It should bring up only cactus posts. Oh yeah. Let me try. I was so jealous that this Walmart got a fresh restock. My Walmart only ever got the one cactus shipment, and then that was it. Oh, these are so cool. I would buy so many of these. Oh, they even have the brain ones. The one cactus I don't have that I really do... Oh, I should add it to my list. What do you think it's called? Okay, crazy name. Castonia. Do you think F stands for Fabaceae? Fauna spiralis. What do you think the normal one looks like? Eulichnia. Okay, I just want the normal one. Oh my god, this is the normal one. Look at it! They look so different when they're normal. It's just ridiculous. I don't know how these plants pop off so hard. But they do. Like, this is the freaking other version. Yeah, Costa was selling these. I think those were like $8.98, right? Yeah, you just can't beat it, unfortunately. No one can compete with it. Plants by Melissa put out a big box store video yesterday. They were in Home Depot in Savannah. Okay, I'm on it. We're going there. I subscribed to her. No! Wait, is that not how you search for people? There we go. Okay.
I am taking you plant shopping with me. I am so freaking excited. I have been itching to get out of the house and come out and browse around and look at plants. And it's so therapeutic for me. I could literally spend hours in the garden section.
By the way, this girl's a gem,
I'm
and
here
you
at
should subscribe to
Lowe's,
her if you're
and
not
I'm going to
subscribed
go to Home
her.
Depot and maybe a Walmart and another Home Depot. We'll have to see how the selection is and how crazy the stores are.
Okay, here it is.
It's pretty early right now. It's 8 o'clock. And I was filming in here and it just shut off. But they have this huge cacti display from Costa. There's so many there. I got these little variegated ones a few months ago at Walmart. I found them. But I love how pretty those are.
Oh my gosh.
And I actually, I'll show you. I actually put this one in my cart. These are a variegated Euphorbia melloformis, which I don't have this one, so I did sneak one of those in my cart. But yeah, there's so many different cool guys here.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to see. Looks like there's a myrtille cactus.
Look at that one. It's so cool.
Yeah, the crested blue myrtille.
This one looks funky as well.
That's an astrophytum. Sand dollar cactus are astrophytum.
I have a brain cactus already. But yeah, there's just so many here. They're $8.98. So
okay, that astrophytum over there looks amazing. Oh, I hope she
they're $9.
Oh,
So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I had showed you around this entire section and my camera shut off.
Now I know how you guys feel when I don't show enough of what you want to see.
I see some Begonia maculata.
Okay,
these aren't really
like
new, but succulents. They have these Costa ones here. More of these guys. I love the variegated ones.
Oh, look at that. Do you see these multi-pots?
I just have 3 of them already, so I don't
look at those
anymore. Even
oh god, hold on. Look at this. These are mammaria.
Even though these ones
I don't know what their actual species is, but these are the mammalia. You can usually tell because they look like they have mealybugs on them.
They're really pretty. Like the variegation on them.
Also, I just talked about these the other day. These are
Variegated ones.
okay, these are actually so cool.
I just have 3 of them
So I'm
already,
gonna
so I
hold
don't
out
need any more.
on buying
Even
one of these. Okay, here, hold on. I have a thing to talk about. Okay, check this out. Okay, gather round. Gather round. Okay, so this Gymnocalycium column. Okay, no. Gymnocalycium mihanovicii fredericii. So these babies, these are what she's holding right now. Okay, these are awesome. I didn't think they were awesome. I actually always looked at these and I was like, who would buy that? Those are so ugly. And I have 2 of them. Here, hold on, this is important. Come back to the camera. I need a bell. I need a bell to ring to bring you guys back to come and look at your camera. There's a fungus gnat flying around. Okay. Just Ashley. All right. So these are so cool. Okay. So hold on. My hair is really bothering me. It's all wet and stuff. Okay. So this Gymnocalycium mihanovicii fredericii. Okay, these guys are crazy awesome. So I used to hate these. I would see them and I was like, who would ever like that? Like, they're obviously dyed. There's no way that these are their real colors. Well, guess what? In 1940s, a Japanese botanist accidentally got one of these to be variegated. And he cultivated it over time, and over time he got some pretty nuts colors, right? Like, you'll see these with yellow, they'll be like neon pink. These are not dyed. Those are natural colors that this person was able to like cultivate. This is just naturally what it is. Now, what's the problem with this, Ashley? Why is this so interesting? Because you know I only get interested in things if there's a little bit of drama there. Well, the drama here is that this plant is grafted onto this plant. This is a dragon fruit. Dragon fruit plant care is completely different than cactus care because dragon fruit aren't even cactus technically. Well, they are, but they're actually they're more like a jungle cactus. So you're watering them more, like way more. Like when you water cactus, you're watering them like maybe once every couple weeks. Unless it's the summer and you need to like fertilize them and stuff, right? So people call these the moon cactus or the full moon cactus, but most people call them Franken cactus, like Natalie just did. And these die all the time because the dragon fruit or this doesn't get the right watering requirements. It's literally like, oh gosh, what's a great example? It's like if you grafted a like a syngonium, a plant that loves water, right? Like you could keep it in water completely, to a Hoya who doesn't want water unless it's like, you know, kind of gonna die. So totally these plants are not compatible in any way. Well, guess what? Oh, and right, sorry, the reason that they're grafted onto, you know, green is because green is the chlorophyll, and plants obviously can't photosynthesize without chlorophyll. So that's super important. And when you're buying these Gymnocalyciums, I actually just posted about this like literally the other day. Okay. Sorry, I am all worked up. Okay, here we go. Oh no, why would you do that, Gymno? I can't believe I haven't woken Kai up. Okay, so these bad boys right here. I don't trust that these are so cheap because normally when you look these up, they are they're like $45. Maybe these are all seeds. No, they're not. Okay, they're just not that colorful. Okay, so you see how these ones have green on them? They're less colorful. Like here's some, you know, really high color ones, obviously. There's a plant shop in my area selling these right now, like that. And they look like this. Like they're very pretty. They have green, but they also have like bright pink and then red and purple and stuff. So they actually don't need to be grafted. Oh, right. Hold on. That's my bad. Embarrassing. It's okay. I only just was really pulled up the thing. Okay, sorry. Another reason why it would be nice to have a second monitor. Okay, so these guys. Let me just recap. So this is what they look like when they have enough on them. I know, I'm sorry. You can see it now. It just has to load. This is what they look like when they have enough chlorophyll on them to where they actually don't need to be grafted. So it is really, really cool that she is showing this, because these, like, that is a super high color one. That would be like $45, like $35 for this type of a variegated one, and they're $8.98 instead. So that's just really cool, okay? It's just really cool because fun little thing, the more you know. I feel like most people, when they see these in big box stores, they kind of like roll their eyes at them and they just like don't really care, like me, because that's what I did. So I guess I just assume that that's what like everyone else does. But anyways, now you know, every time you see Gymnocalycium, you're gonna be like, oh, fun fact. It's like when you're watching a movie with someone who likes movies and they're like, did you know that they actually had to make a set miniature and then they had to film with different perspectives to make Bilbo Baggins look shorter than what's his face? I don't remember it right now. But anyways, yeah.
No, these ones are really pretty. Like the variegation on them. I think they're all so cool. It'd be fun to collect all of them. Oh wait, what's this one with the pink on it? What's this one?
That's really unique.
It doesn't say.
Yeah, unfortunately, with these types of plants, they almost never say what they are, which is so sad. Okay. That is so pretty, though.
It's kind of cool. Here's another one. No idea what that is. My gosh, there's so many succulents. It's crazy how many succulents are over here.
Does anyone know what her general... Oh, no, you did. You did say what her general area is. What did you say? Savannah, Georgia. Okay. Try finding those Sulcorbutia roshii viridermis clumps for less than 50. Is that what they were just looking at? Is that what she was showing before? Sulcorbutia. Okay. So, I know that they're showing this like this, but there's no way they're selling the whole clump, right? Like, this is just one. Wow, that flower is crazy. Yeah, the Thai constellations that have been coming out right now are really nuts. The genetics on them is only getting better, which is making me happy because I feel like I'll be able to find a creme brulee one day. Oh, these are so cool. I love plants. Also, I thought all of these were mammillaria. Oh my god. Oh, it's a picture. Okay. I was like, that is a nasty clump. That is awesome. It's my dream for mine to look like this one day. Mine is much smaller than that, but it has 3. Okay. I kind of just like want to watch the rest of her video, but I feel like that would be bad form because I don't know, like, I don't know her in real life. We're not friends, even though I would love to be. So yeah, I don't want to just play her video, but
8.
These are pretty plants.
That's a good find. Little orchid Kokodama.
Also, it makes me really happy to see that other people film these how I do, which is like you're not using like a gimbal stabilizer. Like she's just definitely using her phone or her camera and just doing her best to record stuff.
Look really thirsty.
And she moves quickly like how I move as well.
There's some big ZZs. And there's a philodendron here. This might be red cardinal. I'm not sure.
Is that what those are called?
It has the dark leaves. There's a couple birds of paradise. There's one there.
Sorry, I need to stop. This is all I do. I just like watch people's plant videos. I love plant videos. Okay, let's get back to building the wish list. I'm good to like stream until my son wakes up, basically. And then when he wakes up, I'll have to go. Okay, and I'm gonna be doing these every single what is today, Wednesday or Thursday, whatever today is. I think it's Thursday. Okay, so a couple other plants that I really want are the variegated gloriosum. Okay, but not just any variegated gloriosum. Okay, so also thank you guys for being here. Being a mom, it's so much harder to make friends and meet people, and I know that like you're watching me and we're not actually talking like, you know, face to face, but this is really, really fun. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that the one I want is called a type 2 or a tricolor, and I don't know if there's a difference between those, but there are some. I think this is called type 3, this one right here, and it is just a little bit too much for me. I feel like this is sick. I don't like it when plants look deformed. When they're variegated, I feel like it's gonna make my other plants sick or something. But these ones are really beautiful. Okay, no, these are type 2. Okay, so wait, no, I said that earlier. Okay, I said it right. Yeah, type 2 looks like this, and I am blown away. Also, there have been some crazy awesome looking variegated philodendron Adabapoense. I wasn't super into these for a while because they mostly just look like these. Okay. But there have been some cool ones. I don't think any of them are on Etsy though, from what it looks like. Okay, also this mint micans I think is disgusting, low key. No offense, but I just kind of feel like something's wrong with it. Okay, let me I saw this the other day and was totally blown away. I think it was in a Facebook group. This one's pretty similar. So some of these are starting to look like strawberry shakes. Let's look at this one. Yeah, you see this kind of color here? Let me just go to the page. You see this? It doesn't look like the other one, right? Like this is a totally different variegation style. So it just looks so good. It's like, you see what I mean with it's kind of starting to look like strawberry shakes. So and then the underside of these is more pink. So here's the other ones. I guess I just wonder, there's clearly two different types here, right? Like this is not the same as this. This feels very specific. But maybe they're not. Here's another one. That is this a Spirit of Sanctity? Okay, what is this currency? What is that? $781 US. Okay. So this is $700, which is in line with the other one we saw that was $699. Okay, cool. Thai baht is the currency. I don't know if I'm saying the baht part right, but okay. I do think that those are cool. I'm just gonna call it type 2. Okay, also, I haven't posted about this anywhere yet, because Proven Winners, they contacted me and they reached out, and I posted on Instagram the other day that, oh, your brother lives there, that's so cool. I was like, is this Bitcoin? Like, what does this be? They reached out and said that they wanted to send me some plants. So they're going to send me some plants. But one of the plants that I asked for was the Hoya clemensorium. So if you're watching on the live, but you're not in the Discord, go join the Discord. Because I posted that I actually found the Proven Winners Hoya clemensorium. So that one is no longer on my wish list. And it's so beautiful. I'm looking at it right now. It's just sitting up there being a little diva. You know, it'd be so cool is if they started doing like Hoya undulatas or something. Okay, let's do rare Hoya. Let's see what's new in the rare Hoya world. Okay, this is like the new baby. These variegated crassy petiolatas. Also, this just in, Hoya Argentine Princess and Hoya Lori Lynn are no longer expensive. They're like $30. I'm gonna put undulata on my list. Okay. I don't love this one that much. I think I'm like a smaller leaf person. There is one that is really cool. Let's see if I can't spell it. Okay. Here, let's go. Ready? Nabawanensis. Did I do it right? Nabawanensis! Dude, let's go. Yeah, I love this one. It does just kind of look like a Hoya Crimson Princess with some sparkles with some silver specials. I can't write things down and talk at the same time. Hold on. Nabawanensis. Okay. Whoopsie. Oh no.
Accessibility shortcuts.
I was resting my phone on the power key. I almost just turned off my MacBook. I was using my MacBook to like prop up my YouTube chat. Hoping to find a Proven Winners Clem. You can do it. Okay, they're selling them right now. They have sent them out. They're called night sparrows, I think. And they are in the Christmas pots. The Proven Winners Christmas pots shoved down in the back under everything. So they're not going to be in the white pots that you'll see on the rack. They're going to be by the amaryllis and the like Christmas pots. That's where I found mine. And I almost missed it because I didn't look there because I've been seeing the same plants in those setups at every single Home Depot for like 2 weeks now. So I was just like, oh, whatever. Like, what's the point of even checking it? I went and checked it and it was just sitting right on top. So perhaps maybe you'll find one now. Oh, little baby. I love a Mauna Loa. I love plant dupes. I could have like 15 million duplicates and never get bored of certain plants. Oh, okay. Let's talk about Hoya Madara. Okay. Madara. This is probably my top wish list houseplant right now. I went today and we haven't gotten any new plants. Going to check again next week. I believe in you. You can find it. Okay, so there's a couple different Madaras. The one that most people really look for is the Snow Angel. And Madara is Hoya carnosa. So it is a type of variegated Hoya carnosa, and I believe that it's a sport of Crimson Queen and Crimson Princess. I'm not sure which one. I always assume it's Crimson Princess because you see these like green edge ones, right? Like that just looks like a Crimson Princess. So I actually found one. I not like probably not a Madara, but I did find one that looks very much like one. And so I bought it and I'm growing it to kind of like see what happens with it because it looks like this. Just a little bit less speckly. But I think that these are so cool. They are coming down in price. These used to be like $1,500 and they're coming down. So maybe I just found a steal of a deal on those Hoya Mauna Loas before and didn't realize that I got a good deal, which is cool because I did buy it. So I love the green. Definitely different leaf shape. The green is a prolific bloomer for me. Okay, I wanted to show you guys. There's some crazy ferns. Okay. Let me here. Okay, these are crazy. I discovered this when I was doing research the other day for my plants that are still over $1,000 video. So this plant, Platycerium willenickii, this is a sporling. This is a tiny little one. And then look at this. This is a different type one here. And then this guy. I did not know, like Platycerium veitchii, I did not know that there was like a secret world around like staghorn ferns. Look at these things. And they're so beautiful too. Look at this little beautiful baby. Oh my gosh, look at how little it is. Oh my god. So cute. Like, who? Platycerium veitchii. Platycerium. Look at this guy. I should make a video about platyceriums because some of these are just so awesome. Look at that. He's all curly. Those leaves aren't dead. That's just like they curl and that's the underside of the leaves. Here's the baby. Oh, it's just really cool. Here's the willenickii. Whoa, Wanda. What is the one that you see in big box stores? Does anyone know? There's a lot of different willenickii, it seems. These are so beautiful. I just love how they look mounted. I used to have a couple that I mounted myself, but I honestly just don't think I know how to take care of them. I like that some of them go up, and I like that others of them hang down. They just look like art. Yeah, okay, so this is a jade girl. So she's less expensive than Mo. Platyceriums are staghorn ferns. Okay, this is another thing that's big right now. The devil monsters. I think the big box ones are bifurcatum. I mounted mine over a month ago and I'm hoping it lives. The watering is a bit much to keep up with. Yeah, I think mostly people do them when they're in like greenhouses. Oh, don't even get me started on orchids. God, I love orchids. I don't have any anymore. When I look at my old plant tours, man, I get so sad. Like, unbelievably sad. Because I had so much going. Oh, I need to add the O block. I actually think that my Hoya carnosa compacta is turning into an O block. But it's too early to say for sure. But it has 3 leaves that have come out with this silver all over it like this. So if it did come out like that, that would be really, really cool. But they are super slow growers. All right, let's look at this Reddit thread. This person is asking plants that are rare in 2025. This seems to be a bit of a controversial conversation. What is rare and what's quote unquote rare for selling? My favorite greenhouse in town is selling literally everything on this list. Wait, where's the list? What is your question? A good rule of thumb is that if it's available at big box stores, it's not rare. Rare plants eventually hit a stage where it's called tissue culture. Okay. Yeah, I would say that this is how I feel as well. Like, rare is kind of like a genre of plant. It's just like, it just means that it's not super common, but that's tough because like if someone got into houseplants right now, they would think that Thai constellations were common, which they are. They're literally everywhere. But like, you would not ever think that Thai constellations are. Yeah, they're literally. Hey, look, this week's rare or not post. Holds up every so slightly variegated pink princess. Oh, look, found a rare plant at Walmart. Yeah. Yeah, rare is a like search engine optimization term at this point. So like it's something that people will put when they're trying to find something to like on like when I'm looking up, popular, harder to obtain plants, I'm using the word rare. Even if a plant is actually rare. I should make a video about that actually. Let me write that down on my idea list. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Seems like the admins archived this because it got a little bit spicy. Right now I'm looking at the rare plants Reddit. When people walk into frame, this is like a style of video everyone does where they like record and then they walk into frame afterwards. I don't know why, but I noticed that that's something that a lot of people do. Whoa. Sadolithos migurtinus. That is nuts. Home Depot lottery. I wonder if these are full of people saying that these plants aren't rare. Okay, I gotta write this down too. There are so many rare Monstera types right now. Like, there's a billion of them. I spent $95 on a rare plant the other day. It's the most you've ever spent a plant since COVID. What did you buy? I'm interested to know. Oh, that's nice. They grew their plant in. I saw this the other day. Yeah, someone found or purchased a tissue culture Burley Marks Flame, and it is albo variegated. Hi, welcome back. I'm just dropping this in my Discord so I don't forget about it for later. Okay. Ugh. You know, okay, so my Zamzos sells Gabbies, but the Gabbies that Zamzos sells look absolutely nothing like these Gabbies, like the ones from Gabriella Plants. So I wonder if they purchased them, or like whatever nursery grew them in from being tissue culture, if they purchased them from a someone who bought one and then tissue cultured it on their own, you know, and then sold it after that. Okay, this is another one people really like right now, these fire princesses. Do you guys like this? Come to the screen really quick if you're not actually looking, you're just listening, hanging out. Hoping for more interesting calathea. Variegated Musaica. I'll have to take a look at that in a second. Do you guys like this? This fire princess. There was an orange princess a little while back. I also want to learn how to tissue culture. My new favorite YouTuber right now is actually a creator called, her channel's named Plants in Jars, and she is awesome. Oh, hey, Joy! Ugh. It is not that comfortable to sit like this. I thought this would be really comfy. Like, we're hanging out, gabbing about plants, but not that comfy. Fire Princess is okay. Ooh, what's the cost? I didn't even think about that. I'm failing at my job. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know if you guys can see me deleting these tabs, but I'm popping off with these deletings. Okay. Oh my god! Those are so expensive. Okay, genuinely. What is the difference between this and a strawberry shake? Fire Prince. Oh, I just followed her and I'm in the middle. Oh my god, yeah, her tissue culture. She has a 4-part series of her showing you how to do tissue culture from home. And I'm in the middle of that. She almost like cut her finger off when she was in the middle of her video, I guess, like she like severed a tendon in her finger because she was trying to attach a scalpel blade to the scalpel and it just cut through her finger. Isn't that, oh my god, it's crazy. So yeah, when you're watching her videos, she has like a cast on and everything. But I thought it'd be fun to like copy her video. I want to buy, she's got merch and it just looks like plants in jars, and she always talks about how she or her brother calls the people who follow her the Jarmy, like after like, you know, K-pop like army for BTS. And so I am a proud member of the Jarmy. I want her merch, and then I want to sit down like and like have the shirt on and be like, hello, I'm in the Jarmy, I'm gonna follow this, and like do the whole process exactly how she chose to do it. And I think that would be like really fun. Yeah, prices make you want to throw up. Yeah, okay. The orange, see, I don't think, unless I haven't seen a good looking orange princess. Okay, I actually don't think the orange princesses look that good. Also, I don't know how they popped up because these were like immediately tissue cultured. Like, I don't know if you guys remember or not, but these plants just showed up out of nowhere, and it's a little bit suspicious because generally plants get popular and there's like a 2-year period where they're being tissue cultured and then they enter the market after that, like mass market. But these just showed up. So I think that maybe like a lab or something was trying to do pink princess, or maybe they were trying to do a strawberry shake because the color's a little bit similar, and they failed, and instead they just started calling it orange princess and selling it like that to the people who purchase from those TC labs. But yeah, I definitely think the fire princess is nicer looking. Fire princess variegated beauty. Okay, here, check this out. Ready? I'm trying to find one that looks a lot like it. I think this one looks a lot like it. Okay. This is a mature arubescens, so the leaf shape is a little bit different. This leaf shape will eventually get to that point because this is an arubescens. But gosh, it's like that meme. Corporate needs you to find the differences between these two pictures, and then it's Pam and she's like, they're the same picture. The only thing is that you don't really see this dark modeling on shakes. I guess that's not true at all. It's right there. At least on my shakes, I don't have that. They're the same. They're the exact same. That's another good video idea, actually. A lot of people will like, I need to make a new video bank page. Look, I filled this one up. Check this out. Here. And yes, we can look at variegated gloriosum. Check this out. Filled up the whole frickin' page. And these aren't... I think my son might have woken up. These aren't videos I've done yet. They're just like video ideas. I'm gonna go make sure he's, you know, awake or asleep. But if he's asleep, I'll come back. And if he's not, I'll come back and I'll say bye-bye. So I'll be right back. Okay, he's asleep. We're good. I think he was just whimpering a little bit in his sleep. Chris is out there, by the way. He's not just like alone. Have to wrap up my daughter's birthday presents. Oh my gosh. 5? That is so... I can't even imagine being there. Okay. Video bank. same plants having different names. This happens, I think, a lot with Monstera deliciosa right now. I think that a lot of people think that they have like their own new thing, which if you think about it, it would be really cool to like, you know, have something that someone else doesn't, like when red leaf exotics, when they had their seeds for Spiritus Sancti and then some of those came in variegated, like he hit financially, like he hit the jackpot. So I understand like people wanting to rename stuff or like thinking that something is new or like the pattern is like slightly different. But the thing with chimerically variegated plants is that the pattern is never going to be exactly the same. Also, we have 32 people. That's the most we've had this whole time. Illy. That's a heart. People do this and it's a heart, okay? If you're old like me and you didn't know. It's a heart. They grow up so fast, I swear. I just brought my 5-year-old home for the first time the other day. Oh my gosh. Don't make me cry. Everything makes me cry right now. I don't know why. I think it's the Depot Provera. Okay. Variegated. Okay, sorry. I just got so full of emotion and hope there for a second. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me. I've been binging your channel. You have such a beautiful home. Okay, I don't know if you know this, but she's also like a writer. So, here. Unless I'm totally confusing you with someone else. Almost positive though. It's like Reading with Joy or something. This is her YouTube channel, by the way. One of the most underrated plant YouTubers. Okay, maybe it's just like in your description. Look at this. Hour of plant chores. Okay, Write with Joy. So she's actually also a writer. Isn't this awesome? And so she writes and makes book content. Yeah, and I can't wait to read your book when you're done with it. But yeah, anyways, super side tangent. But yeah, she's so busy. Joy is so busy that whenever she shows up in my Discord or in my chat, I always get so excited because she is very, very busy. She's someone I wish was around more, but I know that you're living your life. You're a working girl. Okay, let's look at more variegated gloriosum. Where do you think we could find? You think we could find one on Facebook Marketplace? Oh my god. I spelled that so terribly. $200. That one is beautiful. I really don't like. Okay, they're calling it snow leopard. It might be trying to give something. Oh, 250 miles. I feel like we could just not have that. That's whatever, I guess. I wish Maddie was here. Maddie's my price person. Who's selling this? I don't know who Alex is. I guess that's in Utah, so I wouldn't know them. That's a really nice one, though. I don't know if that price is good or not. Did I search one here already? I did. Okay. 175. Doesn't look like that's the shipped price, though. This one looks very similar to that other one. But is this a US seller? Yep, Florida. $9 to ship. So yeah, this is half as expensive. And I do think that these prices are coming down. That actually makes me so happy. When I first... When I first got back into plants, these were like $500 at the beginning of the year. Oh my gosh, look how pretty. That is so nice. Oh, so good. I'm actually gonna heart this one. Oh, I'm not logged in. Okay, well, I will just pin it and we'll remember it for later. Okay. Wow, that one's really nice. What do you think they're looking like on Palm Street? Dude, this is so nice. We're all just hanging out. I did not think I would get to stream for this long. My plan is for Thursdays to just like stream as long as possible. If the vibes are good. I'm literally out of the loop when it comes to plant prices. You haven't been buying them much this year. I have been toying with the idea of not purchasing any plants in 2026 and only trading for them. But I don't know. I think that that's just setting myself up for failure, to be honest. But I do think it would be an interesting challenge. Like, and then I was thinking I could make a video at the end of it, and it's like all the plants I would have bought if I wasn't on a ban. And then we can see how much money I saved by not buying them, like, at the end of every month. So it's like all the plants I would have bought. I don't know. Let me know if that sounds interesting. That would be cool. Okay. I'm a wellspring of ideas. 3 months. Okay, yeah. Maybe we reevaluate like at the end of every quarter. Okay. Well, okay, so I got the idea originally like 2 years ago, and I just haven't been brave enough to do it. But also, I guess I haven't really been posting regularly for 2 years because I guess Kai is too. So I guess maybe I would have got the idea 3 years ago. But like, not buying plants is not fun. It's hard. So, but I got the idea because Fern does something. Oh my God, yeah. And then, dude, okay. Wait, get this. Let me look into your eyes as I say this, okay? Okay, ready? Hear me out. Okay. Anything that I would have actually purchased. Not like, you know, when you guys are watching my videos and I'm like, oh, I might actually get this. And I don't even pick it up. I just like leave it there. It's like, because I'm like thinking about it, you know? But there are times when I see something and I'm like, oh, I'm actually going to get this. Like I'm physically walking to the checkout. I have this in my hands. Anything that I would have actually purchased, we write down how much money that is. And then at the end of whatever time period, like that's my budget for going plant shopping. I think the idea of just like seeing how much money we saved by not spending money is interesting. Because shopping addictions for stuff is a super, super real problem. Okay, 155. Oh, that's so pretty. Type 2s are so pretty. Ashley, it has been so fun to see you back in the plant world. I remember I got so emotional seeing your reaction when you did some of your first plant shopping videos after I had my son. Yeah, I was. Thank you so much, Haley or Hallie. Let me know how I'm supposed to say it. I legitimately like started crying when I was in a plant shop. I was at the Plant Bodega Co. AZ. And I was like, you know what? I want to go see my friend Aubrey. She runs that shop. So I went and saw her, just like, you know, I don't live in Arizona and stuff. But yeah, I was just like walking around and seeing all these plants that I used to have and my whole setup. Oh, that's another good idea. Like my old setup, my old plant setups. My old plant collection. And I was just seeing all these plants that I had, and I literally started crying in her store. Like, not sobbing, but like I was definitely very sad. And she actually let me have, she told me I could pick anything and she would just give it to me. And I still have it. Let me go get it. So I actually just cut this a couple months ago. But I picked a strawberry shake because this is like one of my favorite plants in the entire world. I picked a really pretty one too. I did cut this, so it was about this tall, and now it's in a prop box propagating. But yeah, that video, it was like I started filming after I kind of like got emotional because I realized like, shoot, I really want to make content again. And I think something that keeps people from making content when they want to be making content is just the fact that they feel like they can't, like, oh, I only have a phone, or oh, I don't have a plan for this video, like my makeup's not done, my hair doesn't look good, I can't film when I'm crying, or you know, like whatever. But it's like people literally just like want to watch you do stuff, and that's how people are. So like if you just take your phone out and start recording, like I literally don't have a webcam right now, I'm using my camera on my computer, which is surprisingly good, and I use my iPhone to record like every single video. So but yeah, also these leaves that look green are not, it's just that the camera can't pick up. They have yellow variegation on them, and it's still kind of coming in. But yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Philodendron erubescens, which is the genus, or it's the species of White Princess, of Pink Princess. Like that is this species of philodendron. So I just don't like it when they get too tall. I don't like the growth pattern, but I do love the plants. So anyways, that's a little trip down memory lane. Let me swap back to shopping. Okay, so these are the Palm Street listings right now. I do think that these are tissue culture. I think that most plants are tissue culture. Oh, gosh, they do not do a good job at like letting me look at these pictures. I'm locked to this. I can't zoom in, I can't zoom out. Anyways, we'll just get off there because it's not. But yeah, $100 is, I think, a really good price. Even $119 is a really good price. Let's look at their shop. White Wizard Tricolor. If you're new to the stream or you weren't here at the very beginning, let me know your very top 3 wishlist plants, and we'll look at them together, because I'm trying to expand. Oh, see, that is what I'm looking to find in person. If I can find one of these from Proven Winners or Costa Farms. I want you guys to know, I have technically 5 Monstera constellations. I have the one that I bought from Grocery Outlet. I have the one that a really nice person sent me when I started getting back into plants. And then I have the 2, okay, I guess I have 4. And then I have the 2 that I purchased that were dying from Home Depot. Like literally they had snapped necks. And I've got those potted up. I potted them up together, and they're actually putting in new leaves right now. So I have 4 Thai constellations. I love Monstera Thai constellations. I found an interesting looking one the other day, but it wasn't quite right for what I wanted. But it had 6 leaves, and 3 of them, only half of the leaf looked like this. And then the other 3 leaves looked completely normal. Also, count on these variegated Biliaceae completely plummeting in prices. I'm pretty sure that this is going to just like completely plummet. Oh my gosh, 35 people. Welcome, welcome. I said this earlier, but when I used to go live, I'd have like 300 to 500 people watching me at once. So it is like humbling and nice to kind of start over again with like a smaller group of people, because like I actually know who most of you are. Like most of you are in the Discord, or like we know each other like semi in real life. Like Joy and Brooklyn, like Brooklyn has come and stayed with me a couple times, but it's just nice to like, oh, I know who you are and who you are and who you are, instead of the chat just like flying by, kind of missing what people are saying. But I hope we can get back to that. It would be nice to suffer from success again. Okay, the caramel marbles are coming down in price. Okay, I love this. Sansevieria kirkii. We have these at our Zamzos, and I think they're so cool. Also, love this. I need to put this on my wish list. Dischidia major. Monkey tail cactus. Monodenium shubia. Okay, what is that? Oops. That's not what I wanted. Is it euphorbia, or is it something I'm not going to find on Etsy? The only thing about plant swaps that like make me weird are that the biggest issue with them is that right now there's not that many people who are like giga into plants to where they would want to go to something like that, because when you go to something like that, you're kind of like putting yourself out there, and like plant swaps are a little bit awkward because you have to bring stuff to swap with, obviously, but then also you have to also walk around and see if there's stuff that you want, but like people are at your table because they want to look at stuff that you have, and then sometimes people will pressure you into trading into like an unfair trade. And then the biggest reason for me right now though is I just like I think that the awkwardness of it would just be like a little too overwhelming for me right now, unless I was doing it with like another houseplant creator or something, especially because like I'd have to get a babysitter. Ugh, nothing is as easy as it was. I can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna go do this. Like there's this like girls club local to me, and there are so many events I want to go to that they do, and I'm just a scaredy cat, and on top of that I'd have to get a babysitter. I've dived into African violets. Russian recreating varieties are stunning. Okay, cool. All right, my son is awake. I'm gonna have to pretty abruptly depart, but thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you next Thursday. I am thinking about also doing this on Tuesday. Let me know if you think Tuesdays would also be fun. So sorry to abruptly go, but you definitely don't want to hear him crying, so bye. I'm also going to edit these down, and I'm going to post these as like shortened YouTube videos. Okay, bye. See you next time.